K to the E to the K, nah, Kekay.
Boy, see me see every time I want to do. Don't miss any time when you gotta go.
Hey YouTube family, it's your girl Leah, back again with another video. In today's video, as you can see from the title, is just another crochet hair review video. And today's crochet hair, as you also saw from the title, is the Outre Kinky Curl Crochet Hair. Now, if you're not familiar with my crochet hair series, what are you waiting for? Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. You're going to want to be part of this family. I have over at least 17 different crochet hair reviews on this channel. But if you're not familiar with my series, this is how they happen. I come on here with my first day thoughts of a crochet hair, letting you know how long it took to install, what my braid pattern was, how the hair looks overall on the first day, whether I like it the first day, if I had to cut it, if I had to manipulate it in any way. Then I come on here with my 1 week thoughts of the hair. I tell you what my nighttime routine was with the hair and whether I think it overall went south in a week. And then I come on here with my final thoughts of the hair, however long that is, whether I was able to wear the hair for 3, 4, 5, 6 weeks of wear, whether I think the hair is a low maintenance, a high maintenance hair, water friendly, active wear friendly, and all that. I let you know what my overall thoughts are with the hair, whether I recommend it or I don't recommend it. So if what I just said doesn't intrigue you and you don't want to see all that, I won't be offended if you leave. But if you want to see my thoughts on this hair, just stay tuned to see my first day thoughts on this Outre Kinky curl hair. So now for my first day thoughts on the Outre Kinky curl hair. Now about the install of this hair, I got this hair installed last night. My mother actually installed this hair. She did a braid pattern that I wish I had watched her do, because it is something that I probably would not ask for again in the future. It's the braids are going all this way, so they're curved braids going this way, and that's why my hair is kind of parted like so if you can see my braid, I have a middle going on right here. There's braids going this way, braids going that way. She installed 6 packs of this Outre Kinky curl crochet hair. Now I do have the 22 inches version of this hair. Like I said, I bought this hair a year ago, and I think that's before Outre was doing heavy, the 14-inch pre-looped versions of hairs that they have now. I will let you know right now, if I were you, I would stick to those pre-looped 14-inch versions that Outre had. Now this isn't how the hair started out. Oh no. There was no way last night that I was going to be able to go to sleep with how long this hair is. The hair came down to here before I cut it up to here, and I'm still not done cutting, but I wanted to give you guys an overall view of how the hair looked at kind of a longer length. Now I'll turn around in the back. Of course, like I said, last night I came home and cut it a little bit for evenness. I'm going to cut it even more for layerage, but this is how it looks straight out the pack, and cut a little bit. Get that 14 inches. Don't waste your money on this 22 inches just because you're going to end up cutting so much hair. So much hair was cut at the bottom and the back. I cut the hair even in half, but so the back is short, and then this hair that's covering it up is kind of the longer full length of the hair, snipped down about 6 inches. So yes, that's just my thoughts. Outre always makes a long version and a pre-loop shorter version of their hairs. I'm partial and I prefer the Outre shorter versions of the hair if you have an option. If you don't see it in your stores and you want to try out the hair, especially if it's the Outre Bohemian curl and the longer version, definitely get the longer version if that's all they have. But if that's not all they have and they have the shorter, go the shorter route. You don't need all this hair. You're not going to see this hair like this much longer in the next week of wearing. So when I come back in a week, I'm actually going to go through each curl probably tonight and separate it out a little bit so that this hair can get a little bit more volume. I don't like how tight to my face it is. Like I said, it's Black History Month. I'm going in with the full, body of hair. I don't like how it is. I'm going to actually separate the curl out while it's in my head right now, just to kind of give it some volume. If I have to cut some of the hair out because it gets too voluminous, I will do that. But this hair right now, it just, I don't know, it's giving me sensational island curl, and I don't want to look like I'm wearing repeated hairs. I definitely said in 2018 I want to try some things that are variety for my channel, and I'm not really delivering variety if this looks just like, and I'll insert a picture right now, the sensational island curl hair. Does it not? Now the model on the back gives you a good view of what it looks like at its full 22 inches length, and this is how it exactly would look, especially if you didn't cut it. You need to cut this hair, you need to give it some layerage. This, in terms of nighttime routine, all I did last night was pineapple the hair and went to sleep, and you guys know I'm all for a good pineapple. I think this hair is going to be definitely very low maintenance. All I did last night in terms of the care of the hair is I moussed it. I put my Lotta Body mousse and I ran it all throughout the hair, and that's all I did in terms of care for the hair. So that is my first day thought thoughts of this hair. Like I said, in 1 week, this hair won't look like this. So stay tuned to see how I manipulate this hair or what it looks like in the week and what my 1 week thoughts are of this Outre Kinky curl hair.
1 week later.
So now I am back for my 1 week thoughts on this Outre Kinky curl crochet hair. Now this is how it looks. As you know, as I said, it's gonna look vastly different than it looked the first day just because I have separated each curl out, and of course I've cut it drastically. Well, not drastically, but I cut it enough for me where it makes sense. So I say right about now it is 12 inches, and I'll do kind of a 360 for you guys so you can see the length. I like this length, and that's why I say if you're in the store and you're trying to debate whether to get that long 24-inch or you're trying to debate to get that pre-loop 14-inch, I think you can go well with the 14-inch version. Also, about the knots, they look very realistic, so don't feel like if you get the pre-looped version of the Outre Kinky curl hair that you're gonna have to worry about the knots. The knots don't look bad. They blend really well with the hair. The hair looks very natural. I wore my It's a Natural shirt because of how natural this hair looks. Now in terms of my thoughts about this hair though, I don't know whether it's me. It might be a Lia Lavon thing where I just can't get with the spirally tight curl hair. I see all the Instagrammers like the Jasmine Browns and everybody who has naturally this kind of hair, and it looks so well on them. I'm like, oh, hair goals. But then when it's on me, I'm always like, I don't know, maybe my head size just doesn't fit with it. But you guys let me know in the comments. Are you feeling it? Is it a yes for you? Maybe because I haven't worn it with confidence, I have not gotten as many compliments as I normally get with my spirally curls. So like Main Concept Beach Curl, Presto Curl, all those other hairs that I wear, I get a lot of compliments. I didn't get as many this week, and I think it's because I'm not exuding the confidence that I should have with this hair. But overall, I think the curls are very much so intact. They look very good. Even for me separating each curl out, the frizz hasn't been unmanageable, and that's a great thing. Now in terms of nighttime maintenance with this hair, I've been doing the same thing I did the first week, which is putting the hair up, grabbing my huge bonnet that I normally do, and then going to sleep like this. You guys, I cannot stress enough that my hair never falls out of this bonnet. This is my favorite bonnet. You guys know I own 2 of these bonnets. I talk about this bonnet at length because it holds everything in, and I got it from Target. You asked me in every video. I got this bonnet from Target. It was like $4.99, probably still there. And so when I wake up in the morning, I just go like this. And this hair is pretty much ready to go. Very much low maintenance and very much so easy and fun to play around with. But 1 weekend, it doesn't look bad. Definitely love it more when it's more fluffed out than it is when it's the more concise curls. It looks very much so like a natural twist out that's not going anywhere. You don't have to worry about it disappearing in a week. Oh no, it's gonna stay with you. So yes, those are my 1 week thoughts of this Outre Kinky curl crochet hair. Now let's head on over to my final week's thoughts and see how long of a wear I'm able to get out of this hair and what my final thoughts are. Stay tuned.
Later.
So now I am back for my final thoughts on this Outre Kinky curly hair. It has been 3 weeks from this hair, and I think 3 weeks is good enough. I think I've had enough time with this hair to give it a good evaluation in how I feel about this hair, because this hair is coming out tomorrow. But overall, I enjoyed my time with this hair, just for different reasons. So it's ironic that I'm filming this video as I'm also editing my Sensational Island curl hair video to go up. And it's ironic because these hairs are very similar, very, very similar, almost identical, to the point where I would say if you're trying to choose between Sensational Island curl and this hair, I actually would go with Sensational Island curl, and I have 4 major reasons why. 1, this hair is heavy. Heavy. The Sensational Island curl I used 4 packs of that hair wasn't heavy at all. I realized that this hair was heavy when I was editing my Boohoo and Shein hauls that I recently did. In both those videos, I noticed that I'm slumping a lot. I've noticed that I'm taking photos and my head's a little bit lower. Like, I'm not realizing that it's heavy because I've gotten used to it. But when I look at pictures of me, I'm noticing that I'm slouching a lot more. My head's a little bit more down. And I'm like, oh my God, is this hair heavy? And then I'm like, yeah, I think it is. I think it's pretty heavy. So I think Sensational Island curl, if you guys watch that video, I always said that hair was kind of lightweight. That hair had a lightweightness to it, even though the curls were really popping and very much so voluminous curls. And I think that also goes into the amount of packs that I use. Now, I watched another reviewer of this hair because I wanted to give you guys a full body review of this hair. If you guys, I'll leave it up above. I think her name is pronounced Katina. I don't know how you pronounce it, but I love her installs of hairs. She was one of the beginning people who I watched for crochet hair, her and Taste Pink. I watch more so Taste Pink now, but I still love her reviews. She did a review on the Outre Kinky Curly, or she did an install of it, and she used the actual shorter version of this hair, and she used 7.5 packs. So I used 6 packs and I used the long version. She used 7.5 packs of that hair. That's a lot of hair to buy. I'm gonna be honest with you guys. You guys come to me for affordable hair. Look, 7.5 packs of a $5.99 hair is a lot of hair to be purchasing. I bought the Sensational Island Curl hair. I bought maybe 5-6 packs of that hair. I only used 4 packs of that hair. 4 packs as opposed to her using the same amount of inches. I think Sensational Island Curl might have been 12, 14. The shorter version of this Outre Kinky Curly is 14 inches. 7.5, 4 packs. You have to buy 8 packs versus 4 packs. I definitely am gonna go with the cheaper of the options. What am I gonna use all those extra packs for? And also, if you guys look, it's the same exact look. I have the same exact look that I have going on with the Sensational Island Curl as I do this hair. Also, this hair, I didn't get as many compliments on. I got a lot of compliments on that hair. I don't know what it is about this hair. It might be a little bit too big. Like, I think it's a little bit, I got so many compliments. If you saw my Sensational Island Curl hair, I said that was one of my most complimented hairs to date. This is one of my least complimented hairs to date, and it's almost identical. I think people are reading off that this hair might be a little bit too, they're seeing maybe I'm standing a little bit shorter because the hair is so heavy. The other thing about that hair, Sensational Island Curl is a lot softer than this hair. I like that softness. Now having this and feeling how, you know, I think a complaint of mine was Sensational Island Curl, oh, too soft. Now having this, I'm like, let me go back to that too soft feel, because this is a little bit too, I would say, rugged as 3.5 weeks has gone on. So those are just my thoughts overall on this Outre Kinky Curly hair. I think if you're gonna go based on what I just said, go with Sensational Island Curl. I think this hair is very low maintenance. All I did, like I said, threw it up in a pineapple, put my scarf on, went to sleep. Can't get any simpler than that. I say this hair, just like I said the Sensational Island Curl hair, I say this hair is water friendly, but only water friendly for those first 2 weeks. If you're gonna go swimming with this hair, go swimming the early period of time with this hair. Unlike the Deep Twist hair by Free Tress, I told you guys in that video that I went on my cruise swimming in that hair during week 4, I believe. So I had worn the hair out. It wasn't a fresh do when I went on my cruise. Oh, no. I had worn that hair out because I heard that was best, and I did it, and I don't have any regrets. With my Bobbi Boss Now wave hair, I didn't just get the hair installed when I went to the beach. I think I went to the beach 2 weeks in with my Bobbi Boss Now wave hair. Now, this is an opposite. I would say if you're gonna get this hair, get it installed right before you go, because if I went right now, I would have to deal with a lot of tangles, a lot of, like, if you guys can't notice, there's a lot of matting going on. So I wouldn't be able to go to the, like, I wouldn't feel comfortable dipping my head in water as it stands right now, because I can't even separate it as it is on dry land. If I go underwater, it's not gonna get any better. So there are some hairs that I say they're water friendly, but you gotta definitely figure out when you're gonna go water friendly. I think like an Outre Bohemian Curl, like a Main Concept Beach Curl, you can get those hairs wet further into your wear, so you don't have to worry about, I gotta get my hair done this weekend, then I can go. No, you can get your hair done 2 weeks before. Hair gonna still look popping. This hair, not the same thing. I think it's definitely activewear friendly, but you're definitely gonna have to figure out if you're gonna do a shorter style, because I don't understand how I'm gonna work out with all this hair going on. I would definitely have to do shorter. Don't know how I would put it up in a bun because my head already feels heavy. All on top, I would be like, so those are my overall thoughts on this hair. This is how it looks 3 weeks in. I definitely say I probably could do 1 additional week. I could do and bust out 4 weeks of wear, but after 4 I would be done. I'm just ready to get it out now because I got some special things in the works for you guys that I want to try out. But I definitely say for me, I couldn't have done past 4, which is too much. I did 4 weeks with the Sensational Island Curl, if you saw that video, and I don't know if I could have done any longer with that hair either. I think these hairs might have a shelf life on me that might just end at 4 weeks. But I've grown into liking it. I know I had reservations about how I liked it look-wise on me. I kind of liked it. It's grown on me. Like, it's really a hair that's been like, I like it, even though the streets ain't loving it, even though the streets ain't giving me compliments. I'm thinking it's fitting and flattering to my face. I definitely love a more spiral curl on me, but you guys know I have my personal preferences. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. If you love my series, make sure you join the family and subscribe and be a part of the family. Make sure you're following me on Instagram at Lia Lavon 89. Make sure you're following me on Snapchat at Mr. Lia 89. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.
See my gypsy girl, she's something to myself.